What's going on, guys? This is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. Today's video is going to be featuring the G-Speed V3 I got from Sky RC Hobby Shop here in St. George, Utah. If you're in the area, stop by and say what's up. Cody carries the full line of G-Speed products. So we've got a few changes to this truck. I changed out the front shocks since last time you guys have seen it. They're a little bit longer this time. And then also Desert RC made this custom metal bumper for me. Thank you very much, Cameron. I greatly appreciate that, dude. I've got some inner fenders in the front, and I've also got like half fenders in the rear, so you can't quite see up into the body. And speaking of the body, this Proline cliff hanger is cracking all over the place, which really sucks because I really like the paint job I did on it. And I don't know if I want to put that much effort into it if it's just going to fall apart again. So this truck has got a Savox brushless monster servo in it, and it's got a Fusion 1800 kV motor, and it's an awesome little crawler. It's got axial AR45 axles, 3 linked in the front and 4 linked in the rear. Pretty standard stuff there. I've also got the Team Garage Hack dual servo mount for the G-Speed, so it's got a winch up front along with the servo. Go ahead and tighten that winch up a little bit. There we go. So I'm out here today. I'm trying to come up with a new trail up this little canyon here. It's almost difficult to come up with trails out here because you just get so many options that you can turn any direction and have a good trail, really. So climbing along this cliff edge, try not to fall into all these weeds. That might prove difficult, especially with the weeds grabbing my microphone cord. So we got to keep the truck planted here. Got the Spec RC standard wheels. I have the comp cut wheels on my Pirate wagon. These are not comp cut, but still very, very nice wheels. Super sick gray anodize on these. And you know what? I actually am missing my turn here. We're gonna jump up ahead of the truck. There are those Spec RC wheels I'm talking about. Super rad. Back up, get squared up to these 3 ledges, and we're gonna have a nice little drop session here. So drop number 1, not too bad. I'm worried about drop number 2 because our rears are gonna get dangerously close to dropping at the same time as the front. Nice and planted. Rear should come down before the fronts do again. Rears are almost down, and then the fronts are dropping off. And then we got our weeds in our way, so I have to find a way through here. All right, cool. Made it down nice and clean. And then we're gonna head up into this narrow canyon. Every time I put this one on my Instagram, people always love it. West Desert Wheeler on Instagram. If you guys haven't followed me already, be sure to check it out. Lots of content over there that you don't see on YouTube. And instead of continuing on up the narrows where Sydney is going, I'm actually gonna take the right-hand line and climb up these rocks. It's definitely steep, and with all these little ledges and whatnot, it's always best to carry a little momentum to push on through those. That's why I went with the 1800 kV instead of the 1200, just to give me a little extra wheel speed. I've got an element transmission in this that feeds 11% overdrive to the front wheels. And then I've got axial axles, so I can throw over and underdrive gears in the axles as well, which is pretty cool. So I've actually got underdrive in the rear. Well, let's try that one more time. Trying to crawl this. There we go. I should get it this time. Nice. It's all about timing when you turn and get wheel placement set up where you need it, especially on side hills. Gotta watch those little ledges. They'll get you. Chasing this thing up here. Here we go. Also want to point out I am running some 3D printed inserts from 816 Garage. I will leave a link to Jace's Instagram down below. They are his jelly donuts, and they are the firm jelly donuts. I definitely want to try some soft ones in this truck because it's pretty light for these inserts. So this is the one spot in the trail. I normally don't like to do this, but there's no option here other than stacking rocks to get up this ledge. And I haven't tried this yet, so we'll see if I even get up. Nope. Not to mention there's like a 30-foot cliff behind me, so I don't want to roll off of that. This truck should have about 22% overdrive to the front right now. Just can't quite get those rears high enough. I'm gonna back up where Sydney is. Let's get the whole truck under this ledge. And now it's gonna put me real sideways, but my rears are gonna stay planted. I need to try and get a little hook up on this next ledge. Not quite there yet, it hasn't rolled over the top. And these rears are gonna start trying to climb at the same time. I could easily lose it. Oh, I got it. Come on. First attempt on the rock stack up a big ugly ledge. Come on. Oh, and by the way, there's no rocks near where I put these, so I had to carry these stupid things a ways across really rugged terrain. Sick, truck made it. Okay, from here, where do I want to go, right or left? Well, right's more dangerous, so let's send it on right. And I'm not kidding, we're talking a real cliff down here. Don't go over there, Sydney. She's trying to find shade. So, I am not squared up nearly enough for this. Okay, shit. Not good. Not good. There we go, now our rears are much lower. Better for getting that front end up. Now let's bump it next to a giant cliff. Lift and tire, all sorts of exciting stuff. Just making it up as I go. There she is. Sick. So from here we've got a little bit of a flat top area, kind of boring. Now this rock formation is kind of a spine, so it's got ledges and cliffs on both sides. Right here we've got a drop off about 10 feet, nothing real crazy, but definitely enough to break something if you go off of it. So you don't want to. Nice sideways ledge here. Gonna get it settled down, planted. This truck's super predictable. Don't mind me, dog. Very nice. And we're gonna work our way across the side hill. Go across this ledge. And now we're gonna do kind of a cool little maneuver. This big wall in front of us is too steep to go up, but there is a side hill over here that we should just be able to squeeze around. I mean, it's off camber. And again, 7-8 foot ledge. Don't want to roll off of it. I'm gonna pivot that truck around using some competition moves there. There we go. I'm gonna get straddled up in this ravine. Dog. There we go. Cruised up that notch, no problem. And we're almost to the end of this, so it actually went pretty smooth, pretty fun little trail. Ooh, don't discount this little climb. I bet we can get some traction over here. Sweet. Gotta love those crawlers. Getting this thing up and out of here. A few things I've been playing with on this truck is actually hooking the winch to the front axle and using that as a suck down winch with these longer shocks. I don't have that hooked up right now, but I've got a zip tie around the truss on that front axle to where I can mess with that when I hook it up. Let's see if we can sideways, side hill across this and drag the rears up. I don't think it's going to work on this angle. Let's try that one more time. It's interesting. It almost wants it. I wonder if I just went up vertical and then tried to like turn into it. It's a wild line, but I've seen this G-Speed do some wild stuff. There we go. We're gonna cruise on past this one. Unfortunately, the wind picks up at the top. Sorry about the audio. And there's a big drop over there. Again, my plan is never to fall off the cliffs, but I would crawl around them a lot, so it's bound to happen eventually. Just trying to get this thing to hook up and side hill across this. There she goes. Nice. Woohoo, that was real close, and there's nothing to stop it on the way down. So here we are at the top of our climb. New trail, haven't come up with a name yet. If you guys want to chime in on what your thoughts are, what it should be, drop a comment. Let me know what you think I should name it. Starts in out in that narrow canyon. You're crawling along the cliffside the whole time at the top. And here we are, in our G-Speed V3 at the top. Pretty awesome little run. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. We will see you guys in the next one. Keep the rubber side down.